Video questions are great, except you don't know how to record a good video. Hey, I'm Susie, the video educator at Typeform, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to record a good video question without any fancy lighting or camera setup. Typeform lets you add video questions to your form so that you can ask questions on camera instead of with text. And while they are definitely more personal and engaging for your audience, they can be a little bit daunting to record, especially if you're not used to being on camera. That is what I am here to help with. I'll walk you through an example of a good video question and a bad video question, both filmed using the same camera and lighting setup. And in this case, the lighting was just the sun. So I'll show you how easy it is to record a good video question by making just a few small tweaks. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. Okay, let's go. So I totally understand a lot of people don't feel comfortable being on camera. It's not a very natural thing to do to speak into a machine. And I think a lot of people get really nervous and they don't know how to sound good, look good, and they don't know what setup they should have in order to record the best video. So I'm going to show you an example of a good video question and a bad video question, and I'll compare the two so that you can really see what to do when you're recording your video question and what to avoid when recording your video. And both of these videos were recorded using the same iPhone 11, and it is 2025, so that is by no means a new iPhone model. But you can see that you don't need anything fancy to be able to record a good video. So this is an example form. This is a candidate outreach form, and I am using this to collect job applications for a role at my company, Glossy Locks. Okay, so this is the first video question. So we're basically asking people to submit a video saying why they make a good candidate for this position. And so by being on camera myself, I am asking them to do the same in return by adding a video answer. So let's take a look at the first video question that I want to show you. Okay, so we want to know what makes you a good fit for this position. Okay, you can probably guess that this is the example of a bad video question. So there are a couple of things here that I want to draw your attention to that maybe have already distracted you. The first is there's a lot of noise in the background. So I was walking down the street, there was construction going on, there were cars passing. So I didn't necessarily find the best location or the most quiet location to film this video. You can also see that the lighting is behind me, so maybe it's a bit of a harsher lighting and it's a very close-up angle. So I just filmed this in selfie mode with my phone. I was walking down the street and maybe it feels a little bit rushed, a little bit unprofessional. And in terms of the content itself, all I did was just ask the question. So here you can see in the question itself, I ask that same question. So in this example, it's not really the most impactful use of a video because I'm just regurgitating exactly what I've written there. So I would say this is not the best example of use of a video question. So the video quality is bad, the sound quality is bad, and the content isn't really valuable. So now let's check the example of a good video question. So this is the same. I'm asking for the exact same information, but now I've done it in a different way. So let's check it out. Hey there, I am Susie from the hiring team at Glossy Locks. Okay, so we want to know, why do you think you would make a good fit for this position? So feel free to talk about any relevant experience you may have, or maybe even some of the values that you share with our company. Really, the floor is yours. Just make sure to keep it under 2 minutes. Good luck, and we look forward to reviewing your application. Okay, so obviously this video question is a lot longer. I will get to the content in just a second, but first let's talk about the setting. So as you can hear, it's in a quiet setting. There's no background noise, so it's a lot easier to hear and understand me. Also, I have the light coming from in front of me, so I actually just propped my phone up in the window in front of me, and I was able to record that and get that nice natural light there, so I don't have any additional lighting at all in this video. And in this case, I used the back camera to record this, not the selfie cam. And I think, at least for this phone, the quality on this camera is a little bit better than the selfie mode. But again, I didn't have anybody helping me. I didn't have any sort of tripod or anything. I just propped this up on a window. And then, of course, we have the content itself. So in this case, I gave a lot more context. I introduced myself, which is important because you want people to feel comfortable responding to you, and you want them to know who you are, not just some random person asking for a video. Also, I did provide a lot more context as to what I was looking for. So this is going to help me get better video responses because people have a better idea of exactly what I'm looking for. I gave them that 2-minute time limit. They can really hone their answers a little bit more, and I can really get exactly what I'm looking for. So that's important as well, to make sure that you're getting the value and the quality of answers that you want by giving value yourself. And then, of course, this was a little bit more scripted. So I did write a script, but I hope that I came off a little bit natural. What I did do was I did this take multiple times. So I probably recorded this maybe 5 to 10 times. And so the more you record, the more you practice, the more natural you'll seem. So even though I had a script, I wasn't reading off of a piece of paper. I wasn't reading off of a script, but I had practiced it enough to more or less know what I wanted to say. So that's really important as well, to kind of plan what you're going to say so that you can be really concise in what you're asking. Okay, so those are my top tips for recording a good video, and you can see the difference. Even using the same camera and lighting and audio setup, you can see that location matters and content matters. So just make sure that you have the right environment and that you prepare beforehand, and you will be a star on camera. So hopefully those tips will help inspire you to create some really good video questions. For more about video questions or anything else related to videos in Typeform, don't forget to check out the Typeform Help Center and the Typeform Community. And once again, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this.